case some of you don't know my real name, it is Taiser, the son of Said, the son of Ali, the son of Hasan, from the clan of Abu Sada, descendants of Ishmael, the son of Hagar, the wife of Abraham.
Class is in session. Tas has much to teach because he had much to learn.
I got to know the Jewish people whom I have hated all my life with passion to the point of going after them to kill them. I had a passion for killing a Jew. Thank God he's cleansed me from that.
It happened during prayer.
Suddenly I found myself praying for the Jewish people. They were in my heart to pray for before my own people. And I was just stunned. I heard myself praying, Lord, bless them, bless your chosen ones, and take them back to the promised land. I heard myself doing that, and I started wanting to shut my mouth with my hand because I realized what I was saying, but I couldn't because it's so bubbling inside of me.
Also inside him, a deep desire to unload the hatred he carried for Jews. Tas says Jesus taught him how.
On the cross, he was dying, and he said, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. Now, that is the model for me. If he can forgive so much, I can forgive so little.
In 2001, Tas was invited to share his life story at an Arab-Jewish conference in LA. At the podium was Moran.
And he shared about his friends that were killed by a suicide bomber in the war. And after he finished, he went back to his friends.
And Tas is coming to me and is saying, hello, my name is Taiser Hasan. I said, nice to meet you. And in my heart, I was like, what do you want from me? And then he's looking at me straight in my eyes and said that I was a Fatah fighter. And when I heard the word Fatah, which is a PLO, the Palestinian Liberty Organization, I took a step back.
I said, but I want to tell you something. He said, yes. I said, I want you to know that I love you.
And I was like, right at that time, the leader of the meeting asked us to gather in groups of 4 or 5 and pray together. And here I am, finding myself shoulder to shoulder with the next Fatah fighter.
And we're praying for our heart to be reconciled. And we were praying in tears and weeping.
He asked me for forgiveness in the name of his people, for my friends who died. I asked him to forgive me for my anger and my hatefulness towards the Arabs and for not being able to trust Arabs and love Arabs. What God has done in that moment, He has lifted that burden away from my shoulders. And He gave me love. He gave me so much love.
And gave him a brother.
That I'll be willing to give my life for the soul of a Jew. Okay? I'll say it with all of my heart. Because I know God's heart for those people. And if I want to be obedient to God, I got to do what God is saying to me to do.
Tas willing to die for me. And that's a love that is more than a brother. A man that is willing to sacrifice his own life for the sake of his brother means the world to me. I love Tas, I love his family, and I'm willing to do the same for him.
He's my brother. He is my little brother. He means everything to me. That's the peace of God. No one can. No one can bring that about between two enemies, fierce enemies, except God.